Everybody in the world can hear us now. It's because it was a long wait. Hello, everybody on the internet.
This is a really dumb question. What's your art called? Rad Originals. Thank you. It's right in front of me. You want to call it G Radio because they're Grady.
Yeah, no, legit. Like that trips me up too because we're on this network called G Radio that really is lacking.
Yeah.
But when I see your name in Rad Originals,
yeah. Well, because like
twist my brain.
Everybody used to call me G-Rad.
Okay, that makes sense.
So,
yeah, I think this is on your card that I got from you when we were at
my Instagram's G_Rad Originals.
Oh, that's where it's coming from. So. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Good to go?
Good.
Yeah.
Eduardo's waiting for my response.
Is it Eduardo?
I don't know.
Eduardo. Isn't the neighbor on the new Family Matters? Family Full House? Why haven't they made a new Family Matters? Where it's like Urkel and...
Because Urkel doesn't want to think and cheese.
But he could be like bipolar Urkel. He leaves Urkel, comes back Stefan.
Stefan, yeah.
Ready?
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Go.
Hey, on today's episode, we're joined by Grady Wallace of Rad Originals. He's back. He really likes us. He wanted to come back and hang out. We're going to hear about his trip to the land of La, Los Angeles. We're also going to talk about weird children's names and the dark web is a good guy. Hit the drop. Hey, how's it going? I'm Alec.
Jean-Michel Ivan.
Grady, say what's up.
Hey, what's up?
Took it right out of your mouth. How's it going, buddy?
Good, good. Happy to be here.
I'm happy you're here.
Yeah, it's fun. It's good times.
You're all ducked out. You're looking Paul Korea, circa 04. 04. You know what I'm saying?
I have a number 4 on my back right now.
Get the fuck out. I'm on a new level. But it's not a good thing. How's it going, man?
Good. It's been a crazy last couple months.
Yeah?
Lots of things have been going on. Good, bad, up and down.
It's been a minute since you were on. When were you on? November? December?
I think it was before, because I had my gallery show.
Yeah.
I can't remember if it was before or after that, though.
It was during.
During?
Or before. It was in and around that time.
Yes.
How'd the gallery play out?
It was good. Big turnout.
Yeah.
I think it was one of the bigger gallery turnouts they've had.
They even extended it.
They even extended it.
So I feel like it was going on when we were talking.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It must have been just after. I think. Yeah. Lots of good feedback from the artwork. Trying to think of what else. Yeah, those neon girls I did were a huge hit.
That's awesome. You're gonna dabble in neon again, hopefully.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Eh?
It was. I think it was a pretty new style. I really haven't seen a lot of people incorporate artwork like I did with
the neon.
So,
well, neon itself is its own subgenre of art.
Exactly.
So to take it and play in a new medium is totally rad.
Totally.
Some might say it was rad originally.
It was very originally rad.
Good question. What happened to the bear? There's a missing bear from the gallery in the front.
Oh, okay. So there's a guy out in Tofino that owns a hotel.
Yeah.
Like one of the orange bears is missing?
Yeah.
Oh.
So he bought one of those.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I drove by there the other day and all I seen was the outline and I'm like, there's only 2 bears. What
The
happened?
mystery of the bear. And was one of your bears?
No. There's this guy Dean Draver. So
Okay.
Do you know the Epcot Tower bear?
I do.
The big.
Yeah.
So he did that one as well.
Yeah.
He did the orange bears.
Okay.
So the front half of those bears,
Yeah.
there's also a behind version. There's
Because
bear buds.
those bears weren't that color
Bear
previously,
buds.
right?
Yeah, they just got a new paint job, but they
Okay.
were still that neon orange.
Oh, okay,
color.
that makes sense.
Not enough people are talking about bear butts.
Bear butts.
Bear butts. Some of the nicest butts in the
It's like a
animal
double
kingdom.
entendre.
That
Bear
and
butts.
Rafiki.
Bear butts.
Yeah, dig it. Anyways, for a Scotsman, you're looking kind of tanned. Is there a story behind that, perchance? Because I know it hasn't been warm in Edmonton.
You know what? I wish. Yeah, I went to LA.
So look at our little
You know?
Grady. He's making moves.
Just making news.
So what's the story behind going to LA? It sounded kind of rushed, kind of like you did a yes man thing where it was like, I'm gonna say yes to everything.
I mean, I feel like I've just been doing that last couple of years, and it's just
It's
kind of
working.
I'm just I mean, I'm on the Awesome Hour for the second time, so.
Yes, you are. Thanks, man. That felt good.
No
I needed that.
problem.
So you do the gallery.
So I did the gallery. Well, I kind of started back. So I met these guys, Forge 53, Jesse
Yeah.
and Mike. Shout out to them. But I met Mike when I was working on the DOS, the Drunken Ox Sober Cat mural.
Yeah, I think that they're open now.
Oh yeah, they've been open since June, July, something like that. Anyways, I was working on that mural and noticed Mike. He was like installing these. Like shelving units, like where all the plates and the glasses
Yeah.
go. It's probably gonna give me a hard time. If I
He'll get over it. They did the tables at Sea Change too, on
Yeah.
the old footbridge.
Yeah.
Those turned out fucking dumb.
What else have they done? Like Poppy Barley, a bunch of
Yeah.
other places around the city. Anyways, I ended up buying like Mike pizza that night because I was like, you guys seem cool. Like,
Yeah, you kind of told the story, yeah.
yeah.
How
So-
budding friendship is now blossomed.
exactly.
Blossomed? No, blossomed.
Blossom.
Blossomed.
But yeah, we went down to LA. They had some business to go attend to down
So
there.
did you just like, you were just third wheeling? You were just
I
like,
was
yeah,
just-
I'll come.
I was just kind of down for the ride for a little bit.
That's dope.
I mean, end goal I think is eventually have artwork in LA. Who knows? Maybe get some murals. You
Hell
know.
yeah, dude.
But I mean, I think you got to go kind of get a feel for things down in that.
So, yeah, let's talk about that.
So I
you,
did that.
you
Yeah.
beat strep throat.
Beat straps. Oh, that was.
You hop on a plane.
Yeah.
Now let the adventure begin. So I was following your adventure like I follow everyone's adventure via social media,
Yeah.
i.e., fucking Instagram.
Yes.
And you were having a blast.
It was.
So give me the timeline. You touch down, and then all of a sudden you're best friends with Steve Barra. Or does that happen later on? What?
Later on.
Yeah.
Later on. So Mike and I. So there was 4 of us that went down total.
Okay.
We kind of split up the trip. So 2 of us went down, and then 2 of us met later.
Yeah.
But it was actually crazy because our flight got canceled on the way to LA. So
Like,
the,
while you're on
so
the
the
flight?
drama was already like starting before. So we get to the airport at like I don't know 5 in the morning, something
Yeah.
like that, and they're like, yeah, so your flight's canceled and you're not flying out till tomorrow.
But you've already gone through customs and everything?
No, this was
Okay.
like when we were trying to get our
Oh,
tickets
okay.
and stuff. And we're like, no, we need to be in LA today. Like,
Yeah.
we have meetings and stuff.
You were that guy. I gotta get to LA today. I got meetings with people.
Yeah,
Run
But-
industry.
but we were like super polite about it and like
Of course.
because if you're gonna yell, you're not gonna get your way.
No.
So yeah, this guy hooked us up, and we were there a lot later than I think we were supposed to land in at 11:30 or something like that. We didn't get in till like 6 or 7.
Well,
So-
LA never sleeps, kind of
Never
like New
sleeps.
York. So.
Exactly. So yeah, the first night was pretty chill. I'm trying to think of what we just got food and just
Just
hung
hung out,
out.
yeah. So you were in Los Angeles. You weren't in like.
We were in West Hollywood.
Okay,
So
cool.
we were in kind of the
The cool area.
The cool
yeah,
area.
you know.
Yeah, close to Melrose. Yeah, actually, we were just staying just off Melrose in Airbnb. So
Dude, that's rad. Like you're
Yeah.
already like in like Hollywood, like
Yeah.
that's sweet. Did
Yeah.
anyone try to sell you like a star map? They're like, hey, you with the white complexion, let me take you on a trip to people's homes.
No, because we didn't really do anything touristy. We
No?
tried to do. Mike has a couple friends down there.
Yeah.
So we kind of like did some more like local stuff and checked out a lot of restaurants. I mean, it was still kind of like a business trip, so we
Yeah.
were trying to like scout out more things.
Yeah.
I'm trying,
So
yeah.
you're an artist and they're doing metal work.
yeah, furniture design.
So do
So-
the people that they're meeting also translate to people that you could also rub elbows with, or are you setting up your own? You doing your own side hustle while you're there?
I think it was kind of a bit of both.
Yeah.
I did kind of just want to like feel out the town, so I wasn't really like.
it's crazy out
It
there.
is.
eh?
It
I'm
is
a big-
like-
I'm a big fan of Disneyland, so
Yeah.
I go to Anaheim quite a bit
Yeah.
to hang out with my good friend Mickey Mouse.
There you go.
But anyways, that it's like a different planet over there. Like
it's-
compared to like Edmonton or something, it's
I think that's why I'm almost having a hard time like
thinking
thinking about things to talk about
because it's hard
just,
to explain.
It is.
So let's hit the bucket list. You ate at some restaurants. You said
We went to Wahlburgers.
you gotta go to
And
Wahlburgers.
that was really sick.
I'm just troubleshooting over here. Wahlburgers.
the food was unreal. I was actually. It was
Did you get a
probably-
Wahlburger?
Did you meet
Yeah.
Mark Wahlberg? Was he there?
Yes.
Nice.
So was his brother. Actually, both the brothers were there. They were cardboard, but they were
Whatever,
still there.
man. That is awesome. That's sweet.
Yeah. But it was really cool because when we were at Wahlburgers, there was
Yeah.
a Frenchie there, and
Yeah.
it was like Oreo cookie colored,
Yeah.
like ice cream.
Yeah.
And I just kind of like kept staring at this lady's dog.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Not creepily at all.
oh, like totally
yeah,
creepily.
you were eye fucking the dog,
Yeah,
but
I
in
was-
like an artist kind of
yeah,
way.
in an artist way. I was like, oh, I want to paint you.
I want to paint your dog.
So I just like eventually I like made eye contact with her and I was like, yo, you got a really sick dog. I was like, I have a Frenchton back home, and then I showed her the painting that I did with the
Yeah.
Nike shoe, and I was like, So we started following each other, blah blah blah, and she was like, "Oh, can I commission you to maybe do something?"
Look
I
at
was like,
you,
"Okay,
man.
cool." So then we parted ways. We got each other's socials and
Yeah.
and things like that, and then not
Because
social.
that's the business card of 2019.
Yeah, it's just like just give me your social insurance number and we'll,
Yeah,
we'll connect
yeah.
that way.
I am now Grady Wallace. But anyways, I look good in heels.
Yeah. So I hit her up near one of the last days, and I said, "Let's do a photo shoot." So I went and bought those Nikes that I
Yeah.
was wearing actually
At the
here.
front door,
Yeah, yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
Fresh white
Yeah.
Nikes, man.
So I did the photo shoot with the dog and
Yeah.
those Nikes, and then I'm gonna do a painting out of that.
Dude, nice.
So I guess a successful model.
So hypothetically, you will have art in LA in a matter of whenever the hell you finish it.
yeah, hopefully.
That's awesome.
Actually, I've got art in LA right now.
There you go. How?
So I brought down the Skylon pup, so my dog with the Nike.
Yeah.
I brought it to Sean Weatherspoon at round 2.
What?
He wasn't there, didn't
But
meet
still-
him. But I brought down,
Why
yeah.
the fuck not? I love
Yeah.
your YOLO attitude. You're just like, I don't care. He
I,
wasn't
uh,
there. He might get it. I
Yeah,
don't know.
I don't know. I just left it at one of his shops, and I was like, I went in there like 3 or 4 times. 'Cause
Yeah.
he's got 3 shops within like a block
Okay.
radius.
Yeah.
And I was like, can you guys get me in contact with Sean? Like, I'm here from Canada. Like,
Yeah.
can you hook me up? And then I started unrolling it for one of the employees to show him.
Yeah.
And when I was at the like going through customs and stuff, they made me unroll it.
Yeah.
And I actually creased the painting, and there
Oh,
was a big
rookie
crack on it.
mistake.
I
Rookie
know.
mistake.
So I went to the Montana store in the Arts District.
Okay,
so
let's
I got,
talk the Montana store because I fancied myself a graffiti artist for all of 2 seconds. I was toy as fuck. But Montana, what was the Montana store like? Holy fucking balls!
Oh, I was just like, I may have had a half chub.
Right?
I
Just
was
like
in
walking
there. I
around.
was just like, this is literally just like an
Gentleman's
adult
boner.
Lego. Yeah, it was like a Lego store, but for
Did
spray
you get some
painting.
caps? Did you get some like random ass caps and stuff, or like
No,
what?
only because I did got a couple, but
Yeah.
I couldn't bring any spray paint home. But
No,
I bought
'cause-
some spray paint to fix the painting.
Yeah.
But it was so convenient because I was like, wow, if this happened at home and I was out of that paint,
Done.
I'd have to order it
Yeah.
from wherever.
Yeah.
And
in LA, you're just like, oh, I guess I'll go
like,
to the
oh,
Montana store.
where they have every single product that
Yeah.
I've ever looked at online.
That's awesome, dude.
So yeah,
What was the vibe like?
it was just like I just want to paint.
Right? You just
Like-
get in there and you're just like inspired as fuck.
Yeah, it was
That's
just like a
awesome.
rainbow, and yeah, it was so cool. So where the Montana store was is this place called the Container Yard,
Okay.
and there's so many murals around there, like a ton of artists that I've been following
Yeah.
for the longest time, and it's really cool because I was in Vancouver in the summer,
Yeah.
and that's definitely a lot more like graffiti orientated.
Yeah.
But I'm more in that like street artist, mural artist kind
Yeah.
of.
You're more mural. Just
Yeah.
yeah, that's what you do. You like
and-
murals.
Yeah, and
You're
I
not
just-
getting up for the sake of getting up.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
And I just recognized all these artists.
That's so
and I just
rad,
felt
dude.
like I actually knew what I was talking about down there because I was like, oh, this is Drew Merritt, this is Tristan Eaton, this
Yeah.
is Carly Ely. Like, these are all these people I've been following for a really long time.
But
and
what's
I'm-
nuts is like you could like actually put your hand on
Yeah.
it, you know, like it's real. No, that sounds weird, but like there's
No,
a
I didn't.
connection there. You're like
Yeah.
that homie was here, you know?
slap stickers on it.
Yeah, dude, that's awesome.
yeah. Yeah.
And you're rocking this rad original Korea or jersey, this Anaheim jersey.
Yeah.
Did you make that for the trip? You're just like, I need to go down looking like I know what's up.
No, my girl actually got it for me for Christmas.
You
Or
got
no, birthday, Christmas?
spoiled.
I did.
We were talking about that Mighty Ducks starter
Yeah.
jacket you got there. You put a ring on that, sir, because she was like, she knows what's up. I'm saying.
Yeah, I was pretty
That's
stoked
awesome.
about that. So I wanted to get this for the design thing I was in September.
Yeah.
I just really wanted a Team Rad Originals jerseys.
Yeah.
Because I'm all about the jerseys lately.
Yo, dude,
so-
but the colorway is sick.
I know. It's just
I
like
appreciate
it's
it.
ultimate like nostalgia for me. Like
And it's just the colors work. That like dark purple with like it's just a good.
Yeah.
It's a fun base. It's a fun
I
color.
agree,
Anyways,
I
so
agree.
you're in LA. You're touching history. I'm on this trip with you right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I mean, yeah, we rode the Lime scooters.
gross, but anyways.
No, it was great.
I get it, but gross.
We were on Santa Monica Pier
doing
Nice.
that stuff.
You know, it was just I don't know. Yeah, I just
Did you
felt-
like while you're on the pier? Did you see any crazy people?
We went there both times. I went was at
Because
night.
that's more Venice. Yeah.
yeah. But the times that we went was at like 12 o'clock at night,
Yeah.
and it was pouring rain when we first got there. And I think it was the second or third night we were there.
Yeah.
We went out on the pier, and it was pouring rain.
Gross.
And there was nobody there.
Yeah.
But it was just kind of cool because I was like, no one else is here.
Yeah, because it's a gross night for everyone else. And
Still,
you're
you're,
like,
you're in Santa Monica.
It's still not snowing, even though it's still freezing here. Yeah, that's what everybody's like. Oh, at least you got a break from like the cold weather. I was like, no, we
no,
didn't.
I don't think you understand.
It's that wet cold.
Yeah. It gets
Yeah.
you to the bones, sir.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you posted a picture. You're in front of the Kaw statue.
Kaw statue.
How does that come about? You just went looking for it, or did you just
Well-
like take a left turn? You're like, oh shit, more amazing street art history.
No, I was curious because I was like, does Kaws have a lot of stuff in LA? Like, I wasn't really sure if he had murals or like a lot of his like toy sculptures or
Yeah.
like in a lot of the shops and things like that. But I was like, I actually want to see some.
I want to
big
see
stuff.
something. Yeah.
So I just googled like Kaws statue, and that was like the only one that came up. But it was right by the YouTube headquarters.
Oh, nice.
And that was right by Venice.
Did you take your Lime scooter to it? Good.
We had our F-150.
Oh, nice. You're like, we're in LA, but we're still Albertans.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
So how did you end up at the barracks?
Yeah.
Or do you skate even?
Good fucking
or,
question.
So yeah, it's funny because like I know who like Eric Costin is, and I
Yeah.
think Eric Costin's more like because of the Nikes. I know
Yeah.
him more.
Yeah.
Steve Barra, I've like more heard of him, but I wasn't like fanboying over him.
Yeah.
I
No,
guess.
he's still someone important in the skate scene. He's a very
Totally. Well,
polarizing
I didn't
person.
realize like actually how big he was in the skate scene until I
Yeah.
like, started to like talk to him.
Like,
But I
you
think
go-
that was kind of cool because I was just myself.
Yeah.
And when we were like even having lunch with him, people were
Yeah.
coming up.
Yeah, because
And
it's
being
Steve
like,
Barra.
Yo, you're Steve Barra, like, and freaking out. And he's like, had like a mouthful of burrito. And
Yeah.
he's just
Yeah.
like,
What's up?
What's up? Yeah,
Yeah.
you know, like,
Okay, so not only did you didn't just be like, oh hey, you're Steve Barra, what's up?
we bought Girl Guide cookies with Steve Barra.
Oh my
That's
god,
awesome.
dude, that's a YouTube episode of something I would have
Yeah.
watched.
Yeah.
Girl Guide cookies.
Yeah.
Steve Barra,
And
girl.
the whole time, like,
It's
the girls are trying to like
hilarious.
upsell us cookies.
Yeah.
They're like, if you buy 16, we'll give you 1 box free. And
That's
he's
not
like,
a good deal.
he's like, okay. So we bought 17 boxes.
He's got that Steve
Girl
Barra
Guide.
money.
Mint
And actually,
ones?
yes, 16 of them were Thin Mints.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So okay,
Um,
so how do you end up at the barracks?
Well, so Steve Barra lost the keys to the barrack, or he didn't have the keys. 'Cause
So
they
you
were
were
back
okay,
in
okay.
Like there's this trip was just insane. Like there's honestly just so much.
No, like I
This-
think you go to the barracks to skate and Steve Barra's there. But from what
No,
I'm
we
hearing,
got taken to the
the
barracks
barracks.
with Steve Barra. We
Okay.
picked Steve Barra up. He's like, "Yo, just come pick me up outside my place."
so
we-
how
we-
does
How does that happen?
that
So
happen?
Forge 53 messaged him,
Yeah,
and they were just like, "Yo, like we're gonna be in LA. Let's connect."
yeah.
And then we connect. Like,
Oh,
I
dude.
just,
So the moral of the story is we're just gonna tell them, hey, we're here. Let's connect.
We're
honestly,
here to connect.
like, but that's something
That's
that
what I'm gonna do
I've
for
even,
new like future guests. I'm gonna be like, don't come on the show. I'll be like, hey, you're in
Let's
Edmonton. Let's connect.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the lingo
That's
I've
like,
been missing.
Yeah.
I think you
Not
just gave me
hey,
the key.
but-
I'll blow you in the bathroom if you come on the show.
Have you seen Fire Festival, the documentary?
Yeah.
You're the,
The
bottle
water.
of water,
Oh, yeah.
sir. Okay, so I'm
But
still
yeah,
I'm
so well, and like he was just kind of telling us about like the arts district in general, like kind of the history, and he was just showing us where like movies were filmed and things
That's
like
cool.
that. He knew like Sonny, like Skrillex when he
well,
was a
yeah.
little kid.
He knows a lot of people.
Yeah, and so we went to Skrillex's like taco or his half ownership, his
He's
Gorilla
got-
Taco.
yeah.
Yeah.
That was super cool. But there's just art everywhere down there.
Yeah.
like it's like you don't have art.
So okay, are you like do you skate? Are you a skate fan? So like you know Lakai and Fully Flared and all that stuff. Like those videos are like monumental in the skate community.
So I was like,
I love how you're hanging out with Steve Barron. It's just like, oh, this is Steve.
I'm here to go ride some scooters.
And I'm thinking like Fully Flared is like one of the craziest skate videos for production. Like Spike Lee did
so,
that.
So I mean I grew up as a hockey boy though. So like
Fair
I
enough.
didn't really
Was it
skate.
Spike Lee or
and I'm
Spike
kinda-
Jones?
I was a little bit like
Spike Jones just won an Oscar, didn't he?
yeah, he did.
Yeah, so it's Spike,
Spike
Lee.
Lee makes videos.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Spike Lee.
I was a little bit like not embarrassed, but like I was a little bit nervous because like I don't.
No, it's Spike Jones.
I
Spike
don't
Lee won
skate
an
that
Oscar.
much. Like I was definitely more in the longboarding
Okay, yeah,
scene
yeah.
and like in the summers and stuff. I've got a pool board with like the bigger, fatter wheels because I feel like you can't ride. So I mean, I ride skateboards for transportation, but
Okay.
it's never been like.
to do shit.
Yeah,
To, yeah,
do
to try and break yourself.
But yeah, I don't know. When I was growing up, like that was just never what people I kind of hung out with were kind of into.
That.
Yeah, no, that totally
That's
makes
absolutely
sense.
fair,
So,
yeah.
I'm just like,
But the last couple of years, I've just been like, I really want to learn how to skateboard. And
Just go do
after
it.
going to the barracks,
Yeah.
I mean, now I've kind of know
Like,
the
you were,
person
like-
I know the bear. of the Erics.
Oh, dude. When you going to LA next, bro?
I don't know.
Right?
I
Maybe
don't
we
know.
can connect.
I only learned how to do a kickflip before I go down there next
I
time.
can't even, but either.
Yeah.
I love skate. I'll be your caddy. I'll like.
Just hold my board.
What kind of paint do you need, Mr. Brady? It's got some jingles still left in the jangle. Dude, so you had burrito, like you had tacos with them.
Yeah.
That is nuts.
Gave him a rad shirt.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I have the one jersey. Oh, do you remember the Wolf jersey?
I do.
He loved that jersey.
Isn't it LA colors? It's black, white,
Yeah.
and gray. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
LA
yeah.
colors.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was wearing. Well, I gave him a portfolio, and he was like, "Oh, this is a sweet jersey." I was like, "Thanks." Like
That
it's one of my
jersey is
designs.
dope as fuck.
Thanks.
You should have been like, I could also do board graphics, and then all of a sudden you have like a line of girl
fucking-
or
yeah.
like chocolate.
Well, I didn't like. It was one of those things too where we were just hanging out with him.
But that's even better. 'cause
I know.
you weren't fishing
Yeah,
for a reason.
like,
You were just.
The first time we hung out with him, we hung out with him for like 2.5 hours.
Did he just say the first time we hung out with him?
Yeah, we hung out with him 2 days in a row. Cause yeah, so he didn't have
I
the
can't get out of bed to go to work.
he,
but
he didn't have the keys for the barracks.
yeah,
So then he had to track down the guy with the keys
that's
to
dope.
get into
dude.
his own place.
Yeah.
So the next day we got in contact again, and he was like, "Well, do you guys want to go to we can go to the barracks now?"
Yeah,
So yeah, there's people skating there, and
that's very cool,
yeah,
man.
there's
It's
like
totally
a big
dope.
Cleon Peterson mural. He's
Yeah.
the guy that did. He's got a black and white mural. Is it Have Mercy that has it? Like El Cortez
On the outside?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like right
Yeah.
across the street.
That's
So
on the base. That big fucker, yeah.
so it's cool because Cleon Peterson was actually one of his first
he the
opportunity.
Dude from Barcelona. We're not talking about that guy, the Foxhead person. No, it's black and
different
white.
guy. Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
It's
gotcha.
like these big, like blocky.
Yes, that's on the Have Mercy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Steve Barrow was like one of the first guys to like really give this guy like an opportunity.
Yeah.
So it was cool because I don't know, like in LA, there's lots of money.
Yeah.
And I think the attitude down there is very, if you have an idea, how can we make this happen?
Yeah.
Rather than like other places where I've noticed it's like you have an idea, okay, well that's gonna be really hard to do.
Yeah.
And I don't know, yeah, it's just everybody wants to be creative down there. Art's a big commodity.
Yeah.
And people have no problem like sharing the light.
That's
with other
California,
people.
yeah.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, you do cool stuff.
It's just another reason why I want to go there.
Yeah.
Like, honestly.
Yeah, it was just so different compared to like what I'm used to. Even like BC, like I mean, I grew up there. Vancouver's like that, but
Yeah.
it's just
It's
on
not the
another-
same.
It's just on
Yeah,
another
I know
level.
what you're saying,
It's
yeah.
just,
Dude, that's really cool. Like I thought, like when I saw the thing, I was like, oh, we went to the barracks because you skate, and you were just there to like, fuck, let's go skate the barracks.
Oh, it
No,
was-
dude,
no.
that's the story is even it's like monumental.
No, it is
Yeah.
fucking amazing.
yeah, but it's like
But it speaks to you. That's you. You're
Yeah.
just like a genuine fucking dude, and that it really like it plays out. You feel it, like. And I don't mean that in like a weird, like I want to paint your dog kind of way. Like we're looking at that lady's dog.
Yeah.
But just as like you're a genuine person.
well, and it's like my whole point of that trip too is just like I just want to be myself. I'm not gonna try and like
What's the point of being anything else?
yeah.
You weren't
Really?
selling a style. You were selling Grady.
Yeah.
Which is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you know, you can also get a feel in conversations too. It's like, okay, you know what? I'm not gonna like push my product right now because it'd just be an awkward time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's kind of when, like when you just hang out with someone.
Yeah.
It's like a relationship is so much more important than
Well,
one
yeah.
sale.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you see what if you guys would even jive together,
Yeah.
like if your ideals even match or whatever.
Yeah.
So what you do is you get a blank deck,
Yeah.
do some shit, and just send it to them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for the tour of the barracks. I made
Yeah.
this for you.
Sign it, and then you're like, yo,
And then slip on the
Collab?
mixtape.
Yeah.
Mixtape.
mixtape?
Yeah.
I don't even know why, but I feel like that's the thing you need
It's
to do.
just you reading poems
Yeah.
with a SoundCloud beat on the,
Yeah.
on the back of it.
Dude, I dig it.
Yeah. it
So was that basically the trip, or is there more?
We went to Comedy Store.
Yeah.
We
Did you
saw-
catch anyone?
What the fuck was his name again?
Joe Rogan.
No,
No, it wasn't Joe Rogan. That's what I said the
That's
first
best
time.
part.
Brian Callen.
No.
He's bald. He always rips on people.
Yeah.
Bald and rips on people.
As soon as you say his name, you're gonna be like, yeah, that's the fucking dude. No,
I don't know,
What's his name? I don't know. I just pulled him up on Instagram.
he did.
but we would know him.
Mm-hmm.
This is really
Okay.
bothering me.
That's okay. It was funny.
It was funny. He's like really famous.
Paul, not Brian Posehn. I'm trying to think
No, it
who
wasn't
frequents
Posehn.
the Comedy Store. Mark Maron.
No.
Dave Chappelle. You probably
No.
remember that.
Isn't Chappelle doing a huge tour right now?
I don't know.
He is, and he some people got scammed for some tickets on one of the
Oh, and
ticket
he
things.
hand delivered
He
them.
handled it, yeah. They went there and he paid for like their dinner and they got VIP and shit. It was really cool.
Nice.
Chappelle's
He's
looking
not a
really
bad
rough though.
Dude, though.
No,
Well,
no,
he's
he
getting
just
older.
he just had a hard time. He broke down and they
Yeah.
wanted.
Jeff Ross. Sorry.
There you go.
Oh, Jeff Ross.
Yes.
Yes,
So we saw
yes,
Jeff
that
Ross.
makes sense.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Oh, and it
Did
was
he
on.
make fun of you guys?
No, okay. So
okay.
this is the funny thing.
Yeah.
So my buddy Mike and I like went down, and it was just us two at first.
Yeah.
And we were down there for Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
We went to Comedy Store on
That's
Valentine's Day. So
Hella
there's all
romantic.
couples.
Yeah.
But I was just waiting to be ripped on because it was Valentine's Day and we were
Two
probably
dudes
like
by themselves.
maybe the only two dudes together, like
But
sitting
you're
there.
in California.
No, I
so,
know,
like,
but that's I was just kind of like waiting to be.
I
kinda
mean, if you
roasted.
were here, they'd be like, "Yo, those fucking two dudes are here on fucking Valentine's Day."
Yeah. But that didn't happen. I did get called out though. One of the chicks that came on, I was sitting back with my arms crossed. She was like, yeah, really? Like,
Yeah.
She's like, looks like this guy isn't having fun or something like that.
You
Even
came to
though I was
enjoy
laughing the
yourself.
whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, well, now I just feel awkward and I don't know.
What do you
what
want me to do with these now? What do you want me to do with
these?
There's a stick up, a
Yeah.
comedy stick up.
But I laughed straight for like 2 hours,
Oh,
something
dude.
like that. And
Just to be in the
I had a
comedy
six-pack
store.
at the end of it. I was so happy.
The people that
That's
have
great.
like graced that stage. Yeah, man. It was
Yeah.
a trip.
Yeah. Food was good. We went to a couple like I'm not a vegan or anything like
No,
that.
but did you have some vegan food? You're like, hey,
There-
this
there was
isn't
some-
bad vegan food.
There were some places they were like, oh, you gotta check out these places.
I'm like,
Okay, cool. So we go there and it's like a nice cafe, like looking for food and
Yeah.
it was just
Do you have anything that's not plant-based?
yeah.
Yeah.
I had like broccoli soup because that was the most normal thing on there.
You should have stepped out and been like, I wouldn't even know what to get. Like,
Yeah.
I'll have the cactus soup with a side of grass, please.
Yeah.
With a shot of something. I got
Yeah.
nothing.
But
Sweet, dude. So you were, how long were you down for?
week.
A week?
And then
Did you go check out the
Fairfax.
LA River?
Yes. Well, we drove by it with
Yeah.
Steve Mara.
Yeah. That's a thing. That's a thing you do now. That's a thing you do now.
Let's
Yeah.
hang out, Steve.
My buddy Steve.
Yeah.
Just text him on the reg.
It was it
huge
was really full though.
Sabre.
It
Oh,
really
was
full
it?
Because
They've been
was
getting
really
rain.
It was raining. That would make sense.
Fair
But we went to like Kith.
Yeah.
That was a really cool store. Probably
Okay.
one of the coolest stores I've ever been to.
Yeah. Did you shop anywhere? Like, did you pick anything up? Like, go
Well,
to
I
those
got, I
high-end
got, I
like
got the
sneakers?
Nikes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did they come in like, you know, when you watch complex sneaker shopping? You probably watch that. You,
Oh, yeah.
You like
Yeah.
Nikes. They
Yeah.
come all like vacuum sealed.
Yeah. No.
No.
I wasn't buying that rent. Like they weren't that expensive.
Gotcha.
So they were just still in an orange box.
Fair
but,
enough.
Yeah, I went to like round 2. I went to Fight Club. I basically went to all the hype stores.
Yeah.
But it was cool because a lot of the stores down there are designed for an experience.
Yeah.
Rather than places that have like.
You can
they're
buy
in-
stuff there, but it also you're
Oh,
supposed
it's
to
like-
visit it.
Yeah, but like the diamond store.
Yeah.
The giant diamond.
Yeah, man.
And it was all reflective, and it was probably like
Super gaudy.
16 feet by 16 feet. It was just
Yeah.
massive, and
Yeah.
you could sit in there and you could like look at all your reflections and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Huff was really cool. They had a big middle finger made out of skate decks.
Dude, that thing is amazing.
That was
That's
really
like a Japanese or Korean artist that does that.
Okay.
And
yeah.
it was like I think it was like 300 decks to make that middle finger.
Wow.
And they did a whole line of that. Like
Oh really?
there was a bunch of stuff they did for that. Yeah,
That's
Huff
super
is
cool.
rad.
Huff. What else? There was another one that was really cool. There was this apartment 4B store, and it was like this guy literally designed it like an 80s like ghetto apartment.
Okay.
I
And it
wonder.
was-
I think I saw that on that thing. I was watching that complex on
Yeah.
Netflix.
It was really cool, but like there was like plastic cockroaches on the floor.
That's
and
awesome.
there was
Yeah,
stuff
that's totally
yeah,
it.
there was
Yeah,
like
yeah.
stuff all over.
What did
the
it sell?
Clothing.
Just like streetwear?
Yeah,
Dude,
just
their
streetwear.
boutiques in LA are really weird. It's
Yeah.
cool. They're really rad though. Like
Yeah.
they're really cool.
Yeah.
But I forgot that I was in a store. I actually felt like I was in
That's
someone's
cool.
apartment.
That's
while I was
nice.
there.
That's
Joe's
And then there was just like a little like curtain where you would go like put
try
on a
stuff
shirt.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you walk by the Supreme store?
So yeah, no, so I wanted to go to Supreme because I was like, I've never been. And
Yeah.
I've got 2 younger brothers, and they're like, can you get us a Supreme or whatever? And I was like, yeah,
sure.
I'll try,
You never
yeah.
want to buy a house
Well,
then.
but it's also it's cheaper to actually buy it in LA because you're not
I
paying shipping,
guess.
duties. It's actually
middleman.
but it's
shit.
also I'll say inexpensive if you can buy it from Supreme. If you
Okay.
can get it off the drop.
Yeah.
like a t-shirt's still only like 50-60 bucks.
Yeah, that's actually affordable for Supreme.
Which is no
That's not bad
Yeah.
at
which is no
all.
different than any other brand. It's
Like-
just the resale that's crazy.
Yeah.
Like you got to think when Supreme did the Akira line, holy shit, those shirts are going now for like $500 to $600.
It's crazy.
There's
Yeah.
Supreme t-shirts that sell for 15 grand.
That's
Mhm.
nuts. There's
Like-
Supreme like staplers. They just
Yeah.
throw their shit on stuff.
Which I think is like really cool what Supreme has done over the years. I mean, it is very hype beast.
oh
now,
totally, yeah.
But I mean, there's still some things. One thing that I've always kind of wanted was they made the Simpson motorcycle helmet Supreme.
Yeah.
But I saw one of those helmets there, and I mean they're selling for like probably $8 grand. Like
Yeah.
they're stupid expensive.
Yeah.
Um,
You should have gone in there and been like, "Hey, I'll trade you."
Trade you for my artwork. It's
Do you
actually
know who
worth
I
this
am?
much. Yeah. But it was actually closed when we were down there, which was kind of a bummer because
Okay.
they were waiting to open up for their spring store.
Okay, yeah.
What else did we go to?
Did you meet any other cool people? Like any more connections? You're
Yeah,
obviously gonna
so
send down that
we-
chick's dog. You met Steve Barra, but
Met
you-
Steve Barra. I tried to meet Sean Weatherspoon. I gave him
Yeah.
a painting.
Yeah.
We're
How
just-
crazy would that be? You're like on Instagram one day and he like posts your like painting and you're
We were
like,
talking about that before we
Yeah,
were here.
so,
And now
like-
the anticipation of waiting, though.
Yeah, so he was going in those stores.
Yeah.
Before I like he's in Paris now.
Yeah.
So I turned like all of his notifications on because I'm
Yeah.
just waiting. But I mean, I'm trying not to get my hopes up. I mean, it is what it is, and if he ever
the
does
fact
see
that
it,
even if he does see it, he's like, "Oh, that's cool. Next."
Yeah.
You know, like he's
Yeah.
still you've been in his consciousness.
yeah. So I mean, who knows? Maybe down the road, and he like actually notices me, or if
Yeah.
I'm getting work in down LA, it's
Yeah.
like, oh shit, I've got one of his pieces.
Watch
and
you
I've
just like
been-
blow up,
Yeah.
and he's like got it in a pile. He's like, "Oh fuck, where is it?" He's like digging through all
Yeah.
this stuff.
It's like, where does
Yeah.
this fucking...
The Hundreds was a really, really cool store. And
Was
I made
it?
Yes, the
Yeah?
Hundreds was probably actually my favorite store I went into.
So what was that vibe like? Like the
Um,
Hundreds makes cool stuff, but it's very streetwear, right?
Yeah.
So like, what was that store?
Well, they
like?
had a neon installation there.
Yeah.
And it was like a big crack in the wall, but then in the middle was this big mammoth skeleton.
Yeah.
And it was all painted black, so it was supposed to be like La Brea tar pits or whatever.
Yeah.
Well,
that's actually pretty cool.
It was super cool.
Yeah.
And then there was stuff in the rocks, and yeah, you could tell like the mammoth was like trying to climb out.
Yeah.
And I really want to start making my art into more hands-on stuff.
Yeah, like more of a conversation, not so much a conversation piece, but a piece.
More tactile.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
it's a piece. You walk around this thing, and you're
Yeah.
like, oh shit, that little detail you couldn't see from the left, but now that I've walked around, you can notice it. That's-
Totally. And I feel like there's a lot of people that I've even seen, like even in the gallery, that want to touch my pieces
Yeah.
because when you kind of combine that street art or things that you see on the street and then
Yeah.
you put it into a gallery setting, people
Yeah.
are kind of confused about it, and
Yeah.
they're like, oh, outside I can touch this,
But
but I
inside I
can't touch
can't,
it here,
yeah.
but I want to touch it. So I want to start making some things,
Dude.
that are more hands-on. But yeah, the 100 store was really cool, and I met this really cool dude down there, and he was actually in charge of their collaborations department.
Yeah.
So I gave him a portfolio and everything like that. And
That's dope. So you're just like you were basically handing out mixtapes, but
Yeah.
portfolios.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
awesome.
I just had a handful of my best pieces, and I literally made a little magazine book. I had a
It's-
centerfold in them.
Dude,
Cool.
Because
why not?
I mean, yeah, Playboy. It's
Yeah,
fun.
dude.
Didn't see the Playboy Mansion.
That's
but,
fine. I don't think it holds the
next time.
same merit that it
No,
used to,
it
you know?
doesn't. Oh, it was crazy. So we were at a couple people's houses, and we saw like Dan Bilzerian like wristbands like on the tables and stuff. So Dan Bilzerian had a huge party while we were down there,
Yeah,
and we didn't get to go. But
that's okay. But you were around people that you were in the same room that somebody was because they left
Yeah.
their wristband behind.
yeah, but it was just cool because I just felt it was in the middle of the week, and I was like, where am I? But it's
Dude,
like LA,
LA.
like every day is a weekend.
Yeah.
It's just yeah. And we went to some speakeasies. Speakeasies is really cool.
Yeah. Like you're talking like old timey speakeasies, like,
Yeah.
like pop ups, I guess.
No, like
No, do you know what a speakeasy is?
Yeah, you go and you listen to jazz and you drink
Nah.
prohibition liquor.
No, a speakeasy is a place that no one talks about.
Yeah.
You have to know somebody to know somebody
well,
to
it's
get
like
into
it's
this place.
more like for locals.
Yeah.
Like-
now if you would have said locals only, I'm
Yeah.
thinking like
That's yeah. So like
pools
you need to
and
know
stuff.
somebody.
Yeah.
To,
Yeah.
but, like yo,
You don't get to skate you don't get to surf this side of the beach because it's locals only.
that's a-
Yeah.
yeah, like your spot that you made. That's
Yeah.
like a speakeasy.
Gotcha.
So we went on a Friday night, but we went early. Excuse me. so we got right in. We got in right away. But then the other two guys came down the next night. And we were like, we got to take you to this place. It's a really cool experience. So we get there a little bit later, and there's like a big lineup.
Yeah.
But the lineup isn't in a line. It's just everybody's corralled around like the
doorway.
ropes.
Oh, okay.
And there's two guys. There's like one bouncer who checks their ID, and then there's the other. Let's call him the picker.
Yeah.
So after an hour, we kind of clued in that like
We're not getting picked.
4 dudes aren't getting in
Yeah.
to like a club.
So you guys went
But-
back to the F-150, came back
no.
and dragged.
No, should have.
You've been bamboozled,
Put on
bitches.
lipstick.
Yeah. How about now?
Whoops.
We all
My
had
name's-
big beards.
It's European. You wouldn't understand it.
Yeah.
Oh, you're definitely getting in,
Yeah.
right, Nina?
Yeah. But so we were like, okay, we don't have girls, so we were like, I was like to these 2 girls, I was like, hey, do you want to just like say you're with us so we can get in? And they're like, oh yeah. So we were right at the front of the ropes. We got these 2 girls in there, and then David was like, is it just you 2 girls? He's like, they're like, yeah. And then they get in, and we're all just like, our jaws just dropped. We're like,
Motherfucker.
we just played ourselves.
Yeah.
Like,
What does what's his face say on Complex on the radio or whatever? Was E-Bob in the morning? You just played yourself, homie. Whatever. Anyways, moving on.
but yeah, it was that.
I know
And
you're talking
white
about
then the,
show.
showing.
the
I know
girls
you're
are
talking
like, they're really cool though. You should still let them in.
They're
It's
going
like-
in.
It's like, yeah,
about.
thanks.
Thanks for the vote of
Yeah.
confidence.
Yeah, we're just nice Canadians down there and just trying to get in.
I got
But-
some maple syrup, eh?
Yeah, but then it was we started to learn. It was like, oh, 6 girls. Yeah, okay, come on, baby, come on
Yeah.
in. Oh, 6 girls, 3 guys. Okay, yeah, come on in. And then so we ended up just shaking hands with
With
David,
David.
and we ended up getting in. But the cool experience is
By shaking hands, did you give him money? That's what I thought. Okay. I wouldn't have got in.
Yeah, but it was like 2 hours by the time we like figured that out.
Yeah.
But so when you go up to the this top room, there's this girl and like, have you ever seen Million Ways to Die in the West?
Yeah.
Yep.
Like that era, she was dressed in like a corset and
Yeah.
stuff like that, and shoved money.
Old
in her,
timey
like,
prostitute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she
Old
was
West.
just sitting on this bed, and she's like, "Oh, I've got 2 rules," and I can't remember what they are. But then
First rule
she's
of
like-
Fight Club is you don't talk about Fight Club.
exactly,
Mhm.
pretty
Yeah,
much.
okay.
And then she was like, "Okay, have fun or whatever." And
And
then
then
the
the
bed,
floor.
no, the bed comes apart, and then you go underneath the bed.
That's amazing.
That's dope.
So cool. We were
Man,
like, and then you
that's
just go
so
into this
rad.
like really old house, and there's an outside, and
Your amazing life is not helping my depression, but keep telling me more.
it was very overwhelming. The whole there's just
Dude, I am hella stoked for you. Like that sounded like a trip. If
Sounded
you
like
did,
fun.
if you never go on another trip, you will
No, I'm
always
going on
have
another
that trip though.
going another one.
That's awesome. So you're going back down, or are you gonna go like
I
check
don't
out
know, I'm
San
gonna-
Fran, or
The next time I go down there, I also met another really cool artist through Forge 53,
Yeah.
Desi Jackson, and shout out to her because that painting that got wrecked because the crease.
Yeah.
we went to her studio and we fixed it.
and she was like, for sure, just come in.
Yeah, so,
so dope.
we,
Really?
we
That's
hung out
fucking
and, like,
awesome.
touched up
Artists
the-
helping artists.
Yeah, it was great. So, but yeah,
Those
next,
Forge boys skate though, so they probably ripped
Yeah.
up at the barracks.
yeah,
Yeah.
they Mike did a kickflip, which was pretty sick. We got a
That's
picture
all
of
that
him doing a
matters.
kickflip.
That's all that matters.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, there's so many little details that I'm sure I'm like forgetting about.
But
that
that's
trip,
okay.
But yeah, it was
That's-
just
dude.
unreal.
Sweet
so-
man. So then, so what? That was 5 days.
7 days
So,
total.
so you're there for a week.
Yeah.
You got back last week.
Yeah.
And then was it right back into the grind?
My studio flooded.
Get the fuck out while you were gone.
So I was back on a Wednesday, and I guess Thursday night it
Yeah.
flooded, and
Yeah.
I was going to clean out a bunch of stuff on Friday.
Anything get ruined?
86% of my stencils
That
all
is
destroyed.
that's way too high of a number. Damn it, that number is too high,
All right.
Brady.
pretty much everything from my gallery show, except for the exception from a couple pieces, were all like just submerged.
So what
underwater.
does that mean for you then? Now you're going and you're like, okay, I guess I'm never sleeping again.
No, I mean, luckily I did get a lot of paintings out of it. Some of them I needed to make a couple more like additions out of them.
Yeah.
But hey,
Or were you just like super Grady about it and you're like, well, I guess it's a sign and it's time to make some new
time
shit.
to make some better shit.
Oh! Dude,
Yeah,
I'm
I
just
was-
gonna call you up and you're gonna be like, who is this? You just hear sobbing and be like, oh, it's Alec. Dude, you're worth it. You're good.
Well, one thing I've just really learned, like, so I told you guys about how I broke the neon,
yeah.
one of the neon girls, like 2 days before the show, and I was just like,
How can I spin this?
well,
How
you can
I-
either throw a big fit about it
Yeah.
and waste more time,
Yeah.
or you can just try and figure out a solution to the problem right away.
Man, you are wise beyond your years. Like, I have met grown-ass men who don't function
I mean,
on the
it's
same
like,
level as you.
Don't get me wrong, like it's still like
Yeah,
It
the
irks
panic.
you.
it irks me,
Yeah.
but I'm just like, you know what? There's a certain point where, like, even that Bear with the Crown, there was a party at my studio, and someone actually got into my area.
Thanks for
and
the invite,
stepped
yeah.
It was.
No, it's fine. It's cool. No, I'm
Yeah.
not hurt. I'm
Uh,
okay. Whatever.
But someone stepped all over that stencil and just like destroyed the stencil, and like I wasn't done making that. Like I wanted to do more of those.
You should have had an artist.
I don't even have one for
though.
myself. I just sold out of those bears. I don't even have one for myself.
Brutal.
So it's one of those things like the elk that I just posted on my Instagram
Yeah.
that got wrecked. The horse that I posted got wrecked. The one with the rad stickers all over her face that got wrecked.
Side note: whoever you had to your party sucks. It's probably just like
It
one.
wasn't even
dude.
my party. That's what I was. I didn't even go to the party because I didn't want to. Yeah, it wasn't.
Did you invite Charlie Murphy? And he was like, "Fuck you, fuck your art, Brady. Fuck your stencils. Fuck your stencils. You
Yeah.
sit on my feet. Fuck your stencils. These your stencils?
Yeah.
Fuck your stencils."
Yeah.
Anyways, a lot
So-
of Chappelle in the house today.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah.
And you're like, I don't know, it's done,
Yeah.
and now I can either dwell on it or move forward.
So, but I've got stuff to keep me busy. That brewery we were talking about last time.
Yeah, you're in the thick of
Um,
that right now, yeah.
In the thick of it, I just sent my stencils away to get printed, so I'll
Okay.
be working on those coming up here. Growler designs, still thinking up of concept for that, so we'll have those hopefully soonish.
'Kay.
They should be opening either near the end of this month or early next month.
Okay,
That's the
sweet.
plan. So I've got to have a 12-foot grizzly bear ready by the end of the month.
Yeah, nothing big.
Nothing.
Your studio
big.
flooded,
Paper
nothing big.
mache.
Paper mache.
Paper mache. Do people still do? You still fuck with paper mache? Not so much. I used to make do the balloon and then make like a helmet. Like I'm Gazoo, bitches.
Some fucking
Yeah.
antennae on it.
I'm from here, Abu Dhabi. That's not that makes no sense.
No.
Abu Dhabi. That's not where Gazoo is from.
No, it's not.
But I have been dabbling with like paper mock-ups and stuff.
Yeah.
That motorbike helmet that I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just cut out paper and like lliterally like.
Yeah, I think we
did a
talked about
preview-
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
preview on
yeah.
it before.
Yeah.
So that's.
A
Yeah,
lot of
it's-
cosplayers will mock their stuff. It's like paprika. I think that's a spice,
That's a
but
spice, yeah.
also a computer program that
What's
is
that
like
stuff called? Starts with a P.
paprika.
That's spices for your food.
Maybe.
No, it
Paparippa. But anyway, that's
Something
like,
stuck out,
remember when you were in grade school and the teacher would give you like a flat piece of paper and she was like, make a cylinder.
Yeah.
And you have like the circles and you do all that.
Yeah.
And you bend it at certain stuff. They do that and then they make it with the foam and stuff
Mhm.
or fiberglass it and stuff. I had like a Halo helmet at one
Oh,
point
that's sick.
that I had started and never finished.
Oh, yeah.
So my wife threw it out. Rightfully so.
Yeah. 2 folds in. I'll get to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, procrastination.
So yeah, studio flooded, but I mean, shit happens.
Yeah. Do you got okay? That's a loss of revenue at that point. Was your
But-
studio insured? Like, is there?
The really crappy thing about this whole situation
Yeah.
is I wasn't insured.
Oh,
because-
okay.
Is there
'Cause you're an-
insurance for wet
'cause you're
paper
an
though? Like,
artist.
But that's the thing is like when the insurance company, if I was to be like, oh, all my stencils got wrecked, they'd be like, okay, how much is it to replace the paper?
I need
Yeah.
4 cardboard boxes.
Yeah, it's like they're only gonna replace the value of the paper itself.
so go
Yeah.
find the most expensive fucking paper there is and say you had a whack load of it. That's what I'd be doing.
Yeah,
I don't know, but then you got to
Legit.
prove the whack load.
No,
And,
you
like,
don't.
You're gonna call the paper company and be like, I need a whack load, and they're like, well, we don't deal in whack loads. We
Can I
dabble
sell
in,
you a
like-
roll?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Dunder Mifflin.
exactly.
But I don't know. It's like the lost time that I'm just never gonna get back.
But that's okay, I guess. Moving
what we were
forward.
talking about before I got here. I was like, oh, all those pieces' value will just go up.
Yeah,
And
I'm like, it's
literally,
like a
no,
dead
but
artist, yeah.
seriously.
I literally sold out of like pretty much everything I've made of.
So
those
do you
stencils.
so do you have any other galleries or anything? Like, we were gonna do another show, but we're like 45
No,
minutes
we're
in
going.
now.
We're just flowing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just great. You're great. You're always welcome.
a
on,
good-
'cause,
yeah.
You want to keep
No,
doing
no,
this?
this
no,
is
we're
fucking
having a
great.
blast.
This is fucking great.
like, tell me what Steve Barris smelled like. Anyways, he's a polarizing figure in the skate world, though.
Yeah.
Some people see him as like a sellout. Other people see him for what he did, and he like ushered in the street skating era. It's a whole geek thing. But yeah, you were just like eating burritos with him. So your fucking studio flooded. So do you have any? Okay, so you got the mural on the go.
Yeah.
What are things what else is going on? 2019 just started and you're already crushing.
I just got contacted today actually for this for the 2019 and potentially 2020 triathlon games. Or
Okay.
Something like that in
To
To
Edmonton.
do
do
their
like-
art?
Yeah, to do like art and T-shirts and stuff
Dope.
like that.
That's very cool. Yeah, what's going on with the clothing front? Me and you were gonna collab on something,
Yeah,
obviously,
we're
but
gonna do
we're not gonna
some-
say what though.
Yeah, we're gonna do.
It's gonna be a special. Yeah.
But no, so yeah, what's going on with the
It's
clothing?
been kind of slow. Honestly, I've just been busy with the art. After the gallery show, kind of was in a weird like artist rut.
Yeah.
Like I thought about something for so long,
Yeah.
and I was like, all my ideas are kind of out on the table.
Yeah.
So the last couple of months, I've kind of just been like
Regrouping,
living a little bit. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. I just kind of been hanging out,
getting inspired.
Doing life.
trying to doing life.
Mm.
Did you bring anything back from LA with you that you're like, you know what? Like, did you see something? You're like, I want to explore this more. Like, you want to do more like pieces, like more.
There's stuff. I mean, that stuff was like already on the agenda.
Yeah, but it just sealed
it just kind of like confirmed what I wanted to do because
Yeah.
I saw things like that in person.
Yeah.
Neon is definitely something I really want to like start playing more
Dabble
with,
in.
but it's just so expensive. Like
Yeah.
I need a big budget
Yeah.
in order to like make it, and yeah, I don't know. I mean,
Well, if you
it's-
knew somebody, you could always be like, okay, you like front it, you know,
Yeah.
like we'll go into this together, and then
Yeah.
if it sells, we'll do something. If not, then I'll give you your Neon back. I don't know.
you see the thing with like once you like bend the neon though, it's like
No, totally. But
Just
like
not-
you got
yeah.
your transistors and stuff too. Like there's more like a
yeah,
that's
those
a
are those
pricey.
Are, that's the expensive part.
That is stupid
Like
expensive.
those are $300 for yeah,
exactly.
it's like it's literally half the price.
Yeah.
So because for those neon girls, yeah, I had 3 of those, and it was.
Were you able to sell those? Like
No, so they still haven't sold. But those, I'm kind of like stuck with the price. Like I don't really want to lower them because I just think they're such a cool piece, and
You mean I can't pick them up on Black Friday?
no,
Darn it. I guess I can take
they're
that off.
they're
my
$2
browsers.
off.
They're more expensive on Black
Yeah.
Friday.
Wait, that might be a good idea.
No,
Fuck
legit,
you.
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Black Friday
Everything's just
sale.
gone up $20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck that. $100, man. It's Black Friday.
Yeah. But honestly, if they never sell, I
You're
would
okay
be
with that?
totally okay with that. I will just have a really cool three
So
dripping girls in my.
They're
room
dope.
going.
Though. They're
they
dope.
are dope.
Yeah.
I don't, it's
But I think that it's literally gonna have to go to like the right place.
And
Yeah,
speaking
I agree.
of right place, you were talking like you have a collector now. Like you have somebody that seeks out your work and like has a collection. Is that flattering and also terrifying at the same breath?
Like how so terrifying? Like what do you
Like I don't,
He's going from the perspective like this guy's collecting your stuff because he's collecting your stuff and he wants your underwear.
yeah, I took it to a weird place, but that's the mind state.
Yeah.
Of
If he
it.
really wants it, it's $300.
So you
I
view
can
it
charge
as a
you
collector.
sell your underwear used for $1,000,
Yeah.
sir. Okay.
So- okay,
1,000 signed for
Is it
1,200.
There you
super
go.
flattering
Warm.
then? Like, are you hyped? Like, does that make you feel like this guy gets what I'm doing?
Yeah, it's sweet. I don't know. If you like my art, cool. I like that you buy it.
I like eating, so keep
Yeah.
buying it. Okay.
I mean, yeah. Like I think last time we talked, I'm full-time artist.
Yeah.
Like, I appreciate people who support me, and
yeah.
it's just cool that there's a hotel in Tofino that has like 7 or 8 of my pieces now.
That's dope.
And
Have you visited this hotel?
I haven't. I was actually trying to go there this summer,
Yeah,
but then some work stuff came up, and then I had to come back home early.
dude, go.
You
I
probably
think
get some
next summer.
like some TV style bullshit, VIP shit. If you
Well-
call like, yo, I'm the artist that you got all my fucking art on your wall. I'm coming down.
So
you might
thi-
get free
Not
rentals
like
on
that,
surfboards
but-
at least.
So this was crazy. My buddy's dad's girlfriend
yeah,
was in Tofino,
yeah.
and then she went to this hotel,
Yeah.
and then she talked to my close buddy Ryan. She's like, "Oh, I saw this really cool piece down in Tofino. Look at it. It
Yeah.
was my piece."
Cool.
Dude, that's some
And
surreal
he was
stuff
like,
there.
"Oh, what a small world." I was like, "No, bro, I'm just blowing up." It was like a little bit of a, like a humble brag.
That's
But I
awesome.
was
Dude,
just like,
but you've earned it.
Yeah.
You've put the time in. That's
Yeah.
dope. Okay, so you've done LA.
yeah.
If Grady could hop on a plane right the fuck now, where are you going to get your next
Japan.
inspiration? Yeah?
Nice.
Why
I just-
haven't you gone yet?
Besides,
Besides the cost
And
of
it
going
being
to Japan.
fucking super
I was
expensive
gonna
over
say
there.
like it's really expensive.
Every time you hang out with the Forge boys now, just be like, just drop Japan subtly. Be like, you know where it's blowing up is Japan. Ah. And it's
Neon.
like-
Speaking of neon, but they
Yeah.
got rid of all that. Now it's all LED.
All LED, yeah,
but it's
yeah.
still they still kept that flavor somehow. It's really
Yeah.
cool the way they did it.
Well, I think I need to like really like now I'm really focusing on like my website. I've
Yeah.
just been really slacking at like
What's your website?
radoriginals.ca.
Oh my goodness.
Stay tuned next week when we hopefully launch it and release a bunch of prints. And I've
Cool.
never done prints before.
That's
Dope.
amazing.
So lots of people have been bugging me for prints.
You know what I'm bugging you for? Concept Beard Co. Go to conceptbeard.com. Use awesome at checkout to save how much, Grady?
10%.
At checkout. Concept Beard Co. Put it in your beard. I almost forgot to do that, so thank you for reminding me.
Yeah, so I'm hopefully gonna release some prints. The dogs have everybody's been wanting those, so hopefully.
That's amazing, dude. Your
release
dog
some
is
Jones.
more famous than you.
He-
Like,
he
yeah,
is,
yeah,
he
you've
is.
done the stuff. but
That'll
the-
happen though. That's
Yeah.
exactly what'll happen.
He
So
is your muse.
I might have to do like a show of just Frenchies and Nikes.
That would Frenchies and Nikes. That's the name of it, man.
Sounds like my sex tape.
Yeah,
That's
that's kind of weird.
Frenchies and Nikes. I'm French.
no, I
Oh.
get it, but
I just thought of a dog though.
Not the
do
dog.
you have like a foot thing? Like you're just into shoes?
No, I just wear shoes.
you
Everybody's
wear it.
wearing Nikes. They're all
It's like
buck
when the
ass,
girls
but they're
wear
wearing.
like high heels in the
Nice.
videos.
Fair
Just wearing
enough.
they're all
Nikes.
high tops.
Oh, I smell a collaboration.
Yeah.
Dude, it's hype. So yeah.
So yeah, yeah, I don't know. I just feel like Japan would just be really, really cool.
It'd be fun. Yeah.
It'd be fun, but I just want to go and work places.
Just wanna
Like,
go-
I just
yeah.
want to like pack up a bunch of stencils and then just go. Paint
What's stopping
murals.
you from like entering shows then? Do you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know anything about the art world, but like
You-
if there's a show, why can't you be like, I would like to be considered?
I
You know,
mean,
like Art Walk?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
You apply for it. Like that's
Yeah.
super low key, but
I don't think I want to do like. Yeah, I mean, I guess you have to like try to get your foot in the door no matter where, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But what I've really focused on this last year, and I haven't really focused, like lots of people are like, oh, you could be making so much more money through prints or
but
through
that's
clothing.
where you're succeeding. Is you're not focusing on a dollar sign. You're
No,
focusing on you.
I'm trying to like build this brand and build my portfolio
Yeah.
so that
Your mixtape.
I can literally like show people and be like, yo, this is all the stuff I've done and can do.
Can
Let me
I
do
res-
it for you.
I respect that. But
Thank
can
you.
side note, back up a sec. Could you call your portfolio your mixtape?
Yes, it's now called my mixtape.
Thank you.
That's a great idea.
It's your art.
Put it in
mixtape.
a giant tape. a
or
cassette,
something, or just like
when they-
write
That's such
mixtape
a
on it.
good
Or something.
idea.
Right? When they open it,
I'm
it's
gonna steal
fucking.
that.
Oh, dude, it's yours.
Seriously.
No, literally in
'Cause
It's
the
a rad,
90s
it's a
are
rad
so-
mixtape, and when they open it, it's just your fucking
the
shit.
no, it won't even be that. It'll be an actual CD with all the
Oh my god, that's
all
amazing.
your art and shit.
yeah.
That's
Dude.
great, dude. That's a great idea.
Yes.
Just gotta find an old CD book somewhere or
Man,
make
that'd be
it.
so much fun.
Okay, everybody forget that last 30
We
seconds.
can edit that out.
Just
We
gonna
can
be
edit
blank.
that out. But yo, the 90s are so hot right
that'd
now.
Be, that'd
You
be a
could
really
just,
cool
like,
way, and people would actually have to find like a DVD player, or,
right
like,
or something.
Or put it in a fucking your computer.
No, but like computers don't even have CD players anymore.
I know, right? Like this one has one, but the tower, the big
But
tower.
also
has
have
one.
like a
Yeah, it
card or
does.
something that
Yeah.
inside the mixtape that has
Yeah.
like your website, your
Yeah.
newly designed website.
Yeah.
Dude, that'd be
That'd be pretty cool.
there. You go. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I definitely think you
Have
should.
you done cars? Like, have you spray painted anything on cars or anything?
I've done car doors.
Car doors. Yeah, I'm
done
talking
hoods?
like a whole.
Remember you did the owl. Remember we had that
Harpy
Yes,
argument?
that's right.
Harpy Eagle.
Yeah.
Oh, I said it was a ram. Never mind.
Yes, you too. Yeah, you're totally right. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but
Like doing like your girl,
One-
like crazy drippy girl
one-
style shit.
one of my goals for this year was to try and paint an exotic car.
But that costs money,
I
so you
can
should get
Tell
a
you some, no,
non-exotic
dude.
car.
These rich dudes will do some crazy fucking shit on
Like
their cars.
so, like
Especially if it's
What
like
if,
art.
no, but what if they wrapped it first,
That was-
let him do his thing,
Yeah.
and then they like peel it off?
That's,
Yeah,
what,
like
I,
do that
that's
too.
what I was thinking about.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like it.
because then like even if I painted like a Porsche 911 and you wrapped it first,
Yeah.
Even if you don't like
it's
it.
not gonna get
See you
damaged.
later,
yeah.
But I think it'd just be so cool to paint.
Or you could etch it with like, you know, just like
Yeah, a key.
right in.
I know some dudes that
Yeah.
travel in
Just
high-end
write
car
Grady on it.
groups.
Yeah.
So if you wanna,
Yeah, that is
send you
something I
links and shit.
really want to. I don't know. Like last year, I did like the motorbike.
Mhm.
That was cool. The year before, I did like a car door. I'm just always trying to like top the last like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
previous year.
Like
So-
I legit see your work, like the drippy girls on like a fucking the hood of a fucking Lambo or some shit.
Yeah.
Like legit, that's
Yeah.
what I see when I see your work.
with like
I
some
think it'd be great.
some like underlighting to incorporate the neon. So you put
Yeah.
it on a hood, but then you
Just
pop.
fucking
No, but listen
nail
to
it
this.
down.
No, but listen to this. You pop the hood and you just have like a strip
glow.
of like LEDs or something,
Yeah.
so you still get the girl
Do you know
glow.
what'd be unreal?
Hmm.
Is if you bought another hood and you actually CNC'd like the drips like I did.
Yep,
Oh.
And
on
you
the
had
hood.
underglow, and it would actually like glow.
Yeah,
and
but
be
I don't
like
think you
a hood
understand
head.
how like OEM parts work though.
I could
That's
do. I've done it.
pricey.
I've done crazy shit like that.
Yeah.
Not glowing like that, but I've
Yeah.
cut For a Lambo, that'd be fucking hella expensive.
But it'd be dope as shit.
no, it'd be fucking
But that's
awesome.
what I mean. Like,
Reach out to Bam Margera. That guy throws money around, and he's losing his
and
mind.
he's on a fucking trip right now. He'd be like, yeah, let's cut
Hey,
another
Bam.
hole in it.
Bam, if you're listening,
And he's
you can contact him.
yeah, and he's into art. So
Yeah.
like,
let's connect, as
Yeah.
they say.
Yeah. So yeah, I think that'd be a high-end car. I think would be really cool. I've always wanted to do like an old school like Porsche 911,
That'd be
like
dope.
a '70s one.
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah,
as
yeah.
like a
Yeah.
old school hockey boy, you should reach out to the Oilers, man.
Yeah.
Do something for like them. Like, what's Gretzky's got that Studio 99.
Does
Like,
he?
dude, it's in Rex or it's in Rogers. It's like a hoity-toity little like lounge bar thing. You could do like a stencil neon Gretzky would be
That'd be
oh,
fucking
you should do a fucking
dope.
and neon his fucking statue that they have of him holding the
See,
cup.
the only thing I'm like kind of running into as an issue right now is
Money.
That,
No.
no, literally, it's like I've got cool ideas, but it's just like I can't really afford to like not get paid for something
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
then like buy all this neon like
yeah.
so it's just I mean that's when it's cool to start when you start getting a fan or like collectors because then
Got a little bit of bankroll.
you know then they
But that's where these mock-ups. We were talking about that thing where
Yeah.
you're like, "Oh, I'm gonna do this first, and then maybe do this
yeah
if I can find somebody."
Yeah.
But if you came to them with that idea and the work already there,
yeah
I'm sure. But that would be really cool. It's like, could you imagine being that hockey boy and being like, "Oh yeah, I got Art and Rogers, like, whatever,
That would be dope.
Steve Vera, whatever."
if you I think this year I don't know if this year I haven't really figured out what 2019 is going to be like for me. I thought it would be a super killer year with a lot of projects, but I think it might be almost a year of planning for 2020.
But I don't even feel like you. I feel like you plan, but I also feel like this sounds cliche and stupid.
Yeah.
But I also feel like the universe is just like, hey, yo, that's cool that you wanted to do that, but hey, have you checked this out?
Yeah.
And like, you know, like, oh, your studio flooded, so maybe you should try this now. You
Yeah.
know, like
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say, but like it's a blessing and a curse that your studio
Yeah.
flooded.
Yeah, see and
it flooded because Grady, you're fluid.
Ooh,
You just go with
that's
it.
another fucking plane.
Anyways,
or maybe I just need to practice swimming lessons or something.
Telling you, you better be able to swim in the next one because we had
Go
a
get your-
fucking
yeah.
earthquake in Red Deer.
yeah, go get your tea leaves read
Oh
because
my
the world's ending.
God.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll kind of. I'm just kind of taking it day by day right now. I'm really
Step
excited for
by
this
step.
brewery thing.
And when does that open?
Yeah, I think beginning of next month.
Sweet,
Go
man.
with that.
Where's that located?
Right behind the old the airport.
Yeah, in the
museum.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, like
The Blanchard,
So
soon
it's
to be
in there?
Blanchard.
it's like just behind it. There's like a little strip.
Yeah,
It used to be Stars Air Ambulance back
kind
there.
of a weird place for a spot.
Well, they're
but
developing across the street, so I
Yeah.
think that's
It's
the
right
plan.
behind the Métis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the gallery I'm with, I can't remember if we talked about this last time, but they're opening up a dispensary.
You hinted at it. It wasn't 100%.
Yeah.
They were.
So they're going ahead. I know there's been like the hold on a lot of stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll be doing a mural for them.
Cool.
eventually
Very
as
cool.
well,
Very
but
cool.
They really want the neon, so we'll have to see.
A nice bright green neon.
Yeah.
I got a neon hookup if you need somebody, but I also know you have somebody. So.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Well, Grady, it's coming to the end of the show. We didn't even get into the show that I prepared,
No.
which is even better because it means you're interesting as fuck, and I had a great time. Thanks for getting me out of bed this morning,
No
Grady.
problem.
Where can we find you? Plug everything and anything.
Right now, Instagram's just the best. I'm usually on that the most. G_Rad Originals. Website, like I said, will be launched hopefully in a week at radoriginals.ca.
Beautiful.
And I don't really mess with Facebook because
Old people and racists.
It's old people, yeah.
Should
And
do collaboration with the
that
Yellow
is
Vests.
why I fuck those yellow vests. That's why I fucking just scrub all that shit.
Well, Grady, buddy, friend, pal, homie. You've always got a chair whenever you want to come on and just shoot the shit.
awesome.
You're more than welcome to come hang out. Thank you so much. Make sure you go to Concept Beard Co. at conceptbeardco.com. Use promo code AWESOME at checkout to save 10%. You'll be hearing that for another year. Big ups to Mike. He likes what
Yep.
we do. And we're going to do him proud. We'll be back at you next week with another
Something.
podcast, hopefully. I'm Alex.
Jim Pal Ivan.
Stay awesome.
That was another episode of The Awesome Hour. You can get all our info at theawesomehour.com. Don't forget to rate and review us, follow our social media, and leave a comment below. Stay awesome.